Hello out there viewers, you are welcome back to my channel. My name is Reverend Ola. Today we are going to be talking about something slightly different from what we talk about on this channel. If we don't know, I'm a trained family and marriage counselor stroke psychotherapist. I major in anything that has to do with family, marriage, singles, in courtship, and so on and so forth. So today I'm going to be talking to us about some of life issues, about some of the things that we go through in life, about situations that when we go through them and we don't have a good support system near us, situations like that can break us. They can get us under. And I just want to encourage you out there that if by chance you need counseling in the area of your marriage, your courtship, your relationship, relationship in general, feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to be leaving a WhatsApp number, on the screen after this recording, so that you can reach out to me on WhatsApp. I will also be leaving with you my email address where you can reach me at any time. And I trust that by the grace of God, I will be able to help us. Today I want to talk to us about the topic thorns and thistles. Thorns and thistle. What is a thorn? Or should I say, what are thorns and thistles? In life, we go through situations, that represent thorns and thistles. In life, it's not all going to be, about the situation of lily of the valley, rose of Sharon, like King Solomon talked about in the book of Songs of Solomon in the Bible. It's not going to be rosy. There's bound to be times, there are bound to be times that we go through, thorns and thistles situations. And I'm glad to tell us today that there is somebody up there, who is able to help us. There's a good support system up there who is able to help us and bail us out of out of whatever tight corner that we might find ourselves. So what are thorns? Thorns are sharp and pointed branch of plants, shrubs. Thorn is something that wounds, annoys, or causes discomfort. Thorny situation causes us discomfort. They cause us pain. They cause us injury. What about thistle situation? When I look at the meaning of the word thistle, it says thistle, is any various, or there are various prickles, plants, spike that can, prick you, that can injure you. Those are thistles. So in other words, we could say that thorns and thistles are basically the same, because both can cause you, injury. They can prick you. They can be a thorn in your flesh. But you know what? The joy, about thorns and thistle situation is that they don't last. They are like tough times. They don't last. We can always come out of them. So if you're going through a wooded area, or if you're going through if you're walking along in the wood, right, and you come across thorns and thistles, you can always, you can always take them off. You can always, shake them off and keep moving. If you can't shake them off, you can always take off your shirt, You can drop off the shirt, or you can take off your shirt and, pick out the thorns and the thistles from your clothing, and you move on. You keep moving. So thorns and thistles are situations. They are bad situations. Okay, they are they are discomforting situations. They are unpleasant situations. Okay, they are situations that when they come, they make you feel, they make you want to give up. They make you want to feel you can't go on. They make you feel sorry for yourself. But my encouragement for you today is that thorns and thistle situations don't last. You can always walk out of them. You can always shake them off. Because there is somebody up there. Okay, there is a higher power up there. There is God up there, who can help you through your thorns and thistle situation. Now, God has given us some resources, okay, that we can use, that we can employ to help us through our unpleasant situations. Let me take that again. God has given you and I, some resources to help us through our thorns and thistle situations. So what are these resources? You may want to ask. God has given us the grace, or should I say we have the grace, to bring our thoughts, to bring our dysfunctional thought under, the thought of God. God has given us, the grace for metacognition. What is metacognition? Metacognition is a higher thought, or an awareness, an ability, and an understanding of one's own thoughts. An ability and an understanding of your own thought process. Ability to recognize your thoughts, to be aware of your thoughts. Ability to bring under your negative thoughts. Ability, to juxtapose your good thoughts and your negative thoughts together, and allow metacognition to take over. Ability to self-talk. Okay, you might be going through situation like the situation we are going through now, the lockdown situation. A lot of people, in this process, so many people are going to lose their job, they are going to lose their income. There's going to be recession, there's going to be a lot of, negative impact. The aftermath of coronavirus, may bring a lot of negative impact into the life of people. It may bring unsettlement into lives, into finances, and so on and so forth. And if we are not careful, you might be, we might have the tendency to begin to think right now that, how am I going to do this? How am I going to cope after coronavirus? How am I going to pay my bills? How will I pay my mortgage? How will I deal with this? How will I deal with that? But, the good news here is that you have the ability, to begin to process your thought. You have the ability to begin to use your metacognition, your gift of metacognition, to process your thoughts and to bring your dysfunctional thought, your negative thought under. Begin to self-talk. Begin to, talk to yourself. Oh, this too will soon be over. This tough time is not going to last. This too will soon be over. Though we don't have, there's nothing to compare what is going on right now with. This has never happened before. But believe me, you can bring you can make it easy for yourself by thinking about your thoughts, by self-talking, by telling yourself, this too will soon pass away. I will overcome. I am on top of this. I don't mind starting all over again. I don't mind starting all over again. I will, I will overcome this. This is a passing phase. I will overcome. God is in control. I have the ability to overcome this. I have the ability, to come out of this on scratch. So, metacognition, like I said, is your higher order of thought, higher order of thinking. An higher order of thought and higher order of thinking, that overrides your initial thought, that overrides your initial dysfunctional or negative thought. So I want to encourage you today, because you and I, we have that gift, we have that ability, to express our higher thought over our initial thought. So I want to encourage you to begin, to use your, to use your higher thought to overcome your initial thought. I'll give us an example. A young man in courtship or a young lady in courtship, because of their past record or because of their past experience, they may tend to, project their old experience on their new relationship. They might be having a new relationship, and they may tend to want to say, oh, this too is going to fail. This too is going to, it's not going to end well. Why? Because they've had bad, bad experiences behind them. So they are not able to live above their bad experiences. They are not able to let go. They are not able to, to enjoy the moment. They are not able, to bask in the beauty of the moment. That is what, initial thought, initial negative thought, that is what dysfunctional thought can do. So today I want to encourage you, my brother, my sisters, young ones out there, people in courtship, and so on and so forth. Begin to, allow your metacognition, your higher thought, to override your negative thought, your initial thought. And I know that as you do this, as you begin to think about your thoughts, as you begin to become aware of your self-thought, of your thought pattern, of your thought process, then you will begin to see a change in your life. You will begin to see a change in your relationship, and you will begin to enjoy life to the fullest, and you will come to that place where you want to be, that place of joy, that place of fulfillment. So my brothers, my sisters, this is the short advice, or should I say counsel, that I have for us this evening. So like I said, I'm going to be leaving a contact number on the screen where you can reach out to me on my WhatsApp. So also I'll be leaving my email. So if you're there, you have teenagers in the house, or maybe you are having issues with your relationship, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll be very glad, to offer help to us, or to offer my professional help to us. And I just want to wish you a very good evening. Do have a wonderful weekend. Until I come your way again, God bless you.